Kwa nini analeta mimi shule? I want us to cooperate to. Mimi ndio mwalimu ama ni wewe? Janganya mimi Monday, Jumatatu na Tem. Tofauti na gani?
Hii ni hot towel mate tulijifundishwa. Sio nani alikwambia ndio hot towel?
Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. Well, we have a comprehensive bulletin lined up this afternoon. Our sign language interpreter is Raila Odinga. My name is Wambiru. Remember, you can interact with us on our social media platforms at KBC Channel 1. Now, to kick us off, Mombasa County women member of the National Assembly-elect Zamza Mohammed has called for peace ahead of Monday's gubernatorial elections in the coastal county. The race pits Orange Democratic Movement candidate Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir and former Mombasa Senator Hassan Omar Sarai as the frontrunners.
As the clock ticks towards August 29, 2022 gubernatorial elections in Mombasa and Kakamega counties, a section of elected leaders have called for peace. Led by Mombasa Councilman member of the National Assembly-elect Zamza Mohammed, the leaders urge the security apparatus to be vigilant to ensure the exercise is not marred by irregularities.
Mjitokeze kwa wingi tarehe 29 tuje tufanye uchaguzi tena wa amani. Tunasikia kuna watu wameamrishwa kutoka Nairobi na mabasi, vijana wameletwa hapa kuleta fujo. Ningependa pia kusisitiza kwa vyombo vya usalama, chunguzeni mpaka haya mahoteli. Vijana wameletwa kutoka Jericho, tunasikia wakuja walete hapa fujo, waze walete zahma ndani ya polling station. Tunaomba vyombo vya usalama muwe salama, mulinde watu wa Mombasa kama vile kura tulizopiga zilizopita zilikuwa za amani.
And I'm praying and believing that Abdul Samad will carry the day because Mombasa is Azimio and we want peaceful elections. I encourage all Kenyans to take sports, and I know Abdul Samad has said that he's going to be paying all the pending bills to all the sporting organizations that the county owes, and doing a lot of cleanup in the county that can basically deliver services to the people, and that's why us elected leaders are put in office so that we can serve the people.
In the meantime, former Nyali Member of Parliament Hezron Awiti has disputed reports he stepped down for the Mombasa gubernatorial race to support the Orange Democratic Movement candidate Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir. The vibrant Democratic Party leader asked his supporters to ignore the reports, maintaining his family in the race.
Amewahi kuwa na mkutano na komiti ya party kuniuliza ni step down. Ndugu yangu, rafiki yangu Raila Odinga ndio alikuja kwangu, aliniita kwa Walowota na akaniambia kwamba hii vita ni kali na ikiwa naweza kumsaidia. Na nilikuwa namsaidia kwa upande wa campaign peke yake, sio ya governor. Na nikamwambia I cannot step down. Number one is too late.
In Kakamega County, the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission has reshuffled presiding officers who will oversee the gubernatorial polls.
For the POs, if the candidates walikuwa na meet, as I said, it is not a worthy investment because as we talk today, almost half of those POs have been dropped for one reason or the other. Either maybe they didn't work well, maybe they didn't fill the forms well, or maybe the allegations proven or non-proven. of them meeting candidates, so they have been dropped.
The county has 844,709 registered voters, 12 constituencies, 60 wards, and 1,685 polling stations. On Saturday, IEBC reshuffled officials across the 1,041 polling centers in Mombasa County. Timothy Kipnusu for Lunchtime News.
Still on the postponed gubernatorial elections set to be held Monday, we shall be linking up with our reporter Michael Mandiga in Mombasa County to give us an update on the preparedness of the Electoral Commission on Monday's poll. Mandiga, kindly bring us to speed.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Wambiru. Of course, you're coming to you live from Mombasa County. And what is happening at the moment is preparations to ensure that the election materials are distributed to different polling centers. And that is what is happening at the moment. And something to note here in Mombasa County gubernatorial race is that the constituency tallying center from Vita constituency, which was at Aldina High School, has been relocated or changed rather to Swahili Port, just here in Mvita also. And another one is of Jomvu constituency tallying center has been moved from Jomvu to Mikindani Social Hall. Those are the changes which have been made. But so far, according to county returning officer, that is Salha Yusuf, she had said earlier on that these changes they will not in any way strand electorates, but it's also meant to ensure that the exercise is conducted in a seamless manner as electorates exercise their constitutional right. And Mombasa County has got 641,913 registered elected voters, and we have 30 wards in Mombasa County. And in the meanwhile, I'll be joined by the county returning officer just to tell us what is going on. But at the moment, is that security has been heightened here in Mombasa County. We have seen a number of police officers being dispatched at different areas, and also here at Mvita tallying center. They are here just to ensure that law and order is maintained as electors exercise their constitutional right. Remember that the Mombasa gubernatorial race had been postponed twice, that is on 9th August and 23rd of August. And one of the contenders had gone to court seeking clarification on why IBC had changed the dates. But before that case took any further, it is that the candidates had unanimously agreed with IBC that these elections to be conducted on 29th, that is on tomorrow. So far, that's what is going on. Wambiru security has been heightened, and this comes amid calls by politicians in Mombasa County asking electorates to maintain peace as they exercise their constitutional right. That's all we have here in Mombasa County. Of course, it's beehive of activities. Back to you, Wambiru.
Well, that was our reporter Michael Mandiga giving us an update on the preparedness of the election set to be held come Monday. Remember, the gubernatorial elections will be held in Mombasa and Kakamega counties, while four constituencies, including Pokot South, Kitui Rural, Rongai and Kachileba, will also hold elections. Well, shall we bring you up to date when that happens? And now we move on. Saturday, August 27th, 2022 was a special day for 5 young couples who tied the knot in a mass wedding at St. Barnabas Anglican Church of Kenya, Mlolongo in Machakos County. The newlyweds, revealing tough economic times, motivated them to combine resources and formalize their unions in a joint ceremony in church.
Joyous Saturday at St. Barnabas Anglican Church of Kenya, Mlolongo in Machakos County. 5 young couples were joined in holy matrimony in a joint ceremony.
Kwa jina la Baba na la Mwana na la Roho Mtakatifu.
The high cost of living was cited as the main reason the newlyweds decided to do a mass wedding.
The good thing about mass wedding is that the budget is catered for. You also have the church, which will be able to support you financially, spiritually, and also it will support you in prayers.
Wale ambao ni wachanga ningetaka kuwaambia wajaribu wafanye kwa mass wedding kwa zile kanisa zao, kwa sababu ninajua kwa kanisa mingi hata Catholic hata zingine kunakuwa na mass wedding, kwa sababu mass wedding inasaidia bei ya kutayarisha harusi haitakuwa kama vile ukifanya peke yako.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
ACK Machakos Diocese Bishop Right Reverend Joseph Kioko Mutungi and Vicar Florence Musili guided the couples through their wedding vows.
All the days of my life, in the name of God,
In the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit, the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
They emphasized the importance of safeguarding family values, morality, and shunning domestic violence. Reporting for Lunchtime News, I'm Lilian Sana.
In other news, Kibogo Coffee Farmers Cooperative Society in Embu County has benefited from a 700,000 shilling revolving fund that will facilitate purchase of affordable renewable energy gadgets to assist farmers conserve the environment. The fund is courtesy of the Rainforest Alliance and Mitsubishi Corporation for Europe and Africa. The two institutions have undertaken a one-year sensitization project in the region and surrounding areas, during which coffee farmers were trained on the use of renewable energy solutions. In Embu County, the fund has so far impacted over 1,000 farmers and aided the acquisition of a gadget that turns coffee husk into briquettes, thereby replacing firewood. In the larger Mount Kenya region, over 200,000 farmers have benefited.
Society tumewapatia kupitia huu mradi shilingi karibu 1,700 na tumaini letu ni kuwa wataweza kusalisha pesa mingi kutumia hii kama mbegu tu ya kuanzisha huu mradi. Pesa ilikuwa ya kuhakikisha kuwa tumeweza kusaidia wakulima wa kahawa kutoka kwa ile mbinu ya kupikia kutumia mawe tatu na kuni, ili waweze kutumia hizi jiko ambazo zimetengenezwa kihalali na zinaweza kutumia kafu ambayo inaitwa briquettes, ili hii inaweza kwa jumla, na matumaini ya hii mradi ni kuwa watu waweze ama wakulima waweze kuchukua hizi mbinu mpya za kupika, ili tuache kukata miti na kutumia zile mawe tatu ambazo ni ni kitamaduni ama ni kienyeji.
Hii mradi itasaidia sana wakulima wa Kibogo kwa kupreserve, kwa kuzuia kuharibu mazingira. Tena itapunguza magonjwa. Vile tunajua hii moshi, ile moshi inatoka kwa hiyo jiko ya mawe tatu. Hiyo moshi inaleta magonjwa ya respiratory tract.
And now in other news, politicians in the country have been urged to refrain from politicizing the presidential election petition before the Supreme Court and await the court's verdict. Thousands of pilgrims who had gathered in Nakuru for peace prayers cautioned that the intense bickering between Kenya Kwanza and Azimio la Umoja politicians over the contentious presidential election results risk polarizing the country and undermine the peace that has prevailed during the electioneering period.
Thousands of pilgrims affiliated with the New Life Prayer Center converge at the STEM Hotel in Nakuru on a peace and cohesion mission, with the petitions at the Supreme Court drawing varied reactions from the political divide. They called for calm and expressed confidence in the Apex Court's decisions.
Wakenya wakuwe na amani. Kitu kingine, kama kuna mtu halipa mwingine apate kusarenda na mwingine achukue hiyo apewe kura zake. Sisi wengine ni maskini na hatuna njia ya kuishi, lakini Mungu tu ndiye anatupea.
Hataki umwagikaji wa damu tena Kenya, na already kama wameenda, hata tunazidi kuomba, maana tunajua hapa kuna powers na kuna nguvu za Yesu Kristo zimeteremka katika Nakuru. No more bloodshed in our country.
The pilgrims observed that continued debate about who between deputy.
And now, in other news, we cross over to AIC Olympic Church in Kibra, where the faithful have gathered to fellowship. Among those attending is the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya party leader Raila Odinga. Let's listen in.
Sana kwa mjengo ya hii kanisa. Kama mjumbe wa katile ya Lang'ata ambaye inaunganisha Kibera na Lang'ata. Kwa hivyo nina furaha kurudi tena hapa siku ya leo. Na vile vile na viongozi ambao umeona wamekuja hapa siku ya leo. Hatujakuja kupiga siasa ndani ya kanisa. Tumekuja kuomba. Siasa watakwenda kupiga kule kwa kiwanja ya siasa. Lakini mimi nina furaha kuona Wakenya wamejionyesha kwamba wako na subra. Sio watu ambao wana hamaki. Na wanatulia, wanasubiri, wanangoja haki itendeke. Wengine wanaweza kufikiri Wakenya wamepiga kura, wamesahau, wamerudi kazini. Hapana. Wakenya, watu ambao wamestarabika, wanaweza kuvumilia na kusubiri. Sasa mimi ningependa kuambia Archbishop Desmond Tutu ambaye aliongoza tume ya maridhiano katika Afrika Kusini, Truth, Justice and Reconciliation Commission, alisema kwa kimombo ati without truth there can be no justice. Without justice there can be no peace. Without peace there can be no reconciliation. Therefore, for there to be reconciliation in this country, first truth must be known. Ukweli iko wapi? Ukweli iko wapi? If there's truth, then there will be justice. Then there will be peace. Then finally there will be reconciliation. Want Kenya to be reconciled so that we can move together as one united nation. So now you don't want to talk about issues which are before the court, because they say that is being sub judice. But we want to say that the other side should also desist from doing the same thing. And hii mambo tulisema hapo mbele, shida ya Kenya ni mambo ya ufisadi. Ufisadi. Kama mwenyekiti wa tume ya uchaguzi anaweza kusema ati alikuwa anataka kuhongwa. Nani alikuwa anataka kuhonga yeye? Na ni pesa ngapi? Na mbona haya kusema ati alikuwa anataka kuhongwa? Alisema yeye anatakuwa anataka kupigwa. Sasa anasema ati yo anataka kunihonga mimi. Pesa ngapi? Wewe mwenyewe umeshindwa kufanya kazi yako, unajitoka pale, unaanza kujigamba ati wewe ulijua. Nani alijua? Sasa Wakenya wanaweza kujiuliza, watatu wale ni wanasema ukweli au wanne wale wanasema ukweli? Ukweli iko wapi? Where is the truth between the two groups of the commissioners? Somewhere there's a truth. What I'm asking for as Raila Amolo Odinga is to be told the truth. And this is not just because of the elections of 2022. It's for posterity. We don't want to go into an election and see the kind of charade that we're seeing today. Mr. Chebukati, the chest thumping the other side with his two other commissioners, and then the other four commissioners this other side. It's a shame. Shame to democracy. Shame to the world. These are things that we don't want to see. There's what is called civilian coup. These people are trying to stage a civilian coup. They're trying to subvert the will of the people of Kenya, and Kenyans will not allow it. Millions of Kenyans will not allow it. Tunaomba mahakama ifanye haki, ili haki ijulikane. Mimi Raila Odinga siogopi. Kama nilishinda nitasema nimeshindwa. Kama nilishinda nitasema nimeshindwa. Na nitarudi nyumbani. Lakini ukweli uko wapi? Mimi nina hakika sijashindwa kwa sababu jamaa. And therefore I will stand firm. I will not be shaken. And the voice of the people of Kenya, as expressed on the 9th of August, must be respected by the world.
Well, that is Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party leader Raila Odinga urging Kenyans to be more patient as on matters regarding the presidential election petition. Well, and on that note, we shall be taking a short break. We'll be right back.
Do you have a news story to share with KBC? Get in touch swiftly on email news@kbc.co.ke or call 0723-892-654 or 0734-780-124.
Differently. We have tried to create an environment where people come and they feel safe, and we have called all the medics in one place so they don't have to go all over the place. So we've called the medics from the Ministry of Health, and we have the National Council, right?
And being desperate for attention, I really wanted to maintain them. So I had to come up with a lie.
We're differently abled, differently.
Wiki hii kwenye mkulima.
Kipanda mti huwa haina stress nyingi, ikishakuwa ni ku harvest tu. Every week na harvest napata pesa, every after a week napata pesa.
Hata wewe huna budi kuanza kilimo hicho.
Ungana nasi Jumapili saa 9:30 hapa KBC Channel 1 Kondo kamili.
Is when we talk about leadership, we want to make leadership very formal, but we need to demystify what really is this leadership we are talking about.
The biggest thing that really holds us back is the cultural bias. Why would you take a girl to school and eventually she's just going to get pregnant and that kind of
married
and get married? I mean, just let her go as soon as she's done with class 8.
Wanawake tuchukue hizo challenge za kusoma, hata kama kuna watoto wakienda shule na wewe unaenda shule. Kama sisi wanawake, have confidence. Hata ukipelekwa mahali kuna wanaume, jua kwa mimi niko hapa kwa hii position ama niko kwa hii kiti, ninawakilisha watu, so lazima nihakikishe wanawake naweka at the top.
She's a female leader. No, we're not going to call her a female leader. We're just going to say she's a leader.
Welcome back. The well-known proverb, necessity is the mother of invention, rings true for a group of educationists in Nairobi County who have come together to set up a resource center for the benefit of competence-based curriculum learners. Gravity Park, located at the Eastern Bypass, provides learners with essential materials required to implementing CBC projects. Zainab Said reports.
Balcony that you have outside your house.
Lessons ongoing at Gravity Park CBC Center. Learners from the nearby schools are here to actualize their grade 6 project. The facility, which charges a modest fee, helps teachers and learners actualize practical lessons, which are a key component of the competence-based curriculum.
In grade 6, they're talking about the rearing of guinea pigs or rabbits or chicken, which we have, we are prepared. We have the houses, specifications, the facilities that are needed to take the runners through.
Teachers laud the initiative and say it has been of great help considering the tight academic calendar.
Projects katika shule na wakati ambao tumekuwa nao ijatupatia nafasi ya kuexplore vizuri. Kwa hivyo ukipata ya kwamba unaweza panga kuleta wanafunzi wako mahali hapa, unaweza fanya projects nyingi wakati mmoja na itakuwa imesaidia kucover the syllabus.
Most of the CBC projects are very expensive, so if the school decide to do all of them at the same time, they cannot manage, and therefore that's why we decided to come here so that we see all of them at once.
Grade 6 learners who are the pioneers of the competence-based curriculum will sit for their grading examinations between 28th and 30th November before transitioning to junior secondary school in January next year. For Lunchtime News, I'm Zainab Said.
And now in other news, the Anglican Church of Kenya congregants at Nambale Diocese in Busia County has commenced an initiative to build a home for the elderly at Mundika. At a cost of 5 million shillings, the faithful intend to finance the project set to start next month by staging peaceful walks.
Addressing journalists at Budokomi in Matayos constituency, ACK Nambale Diocese Bishop Dr. Robert Magina stated that the 5 million shilling project will enable senior citizens live with dignity in their sunset years.
Kupata watu wanaohudumia wasee wakiwa nyumbani huku siku hizi sio rahisi. Watu wengi wameenda town kufanya kazi. Na ukipata mtu ambaye atahudumia mzee, huyo mtu hana maarifa ya kumsaidia mzee. Kwa hivyo tukijenga hii nyumba, wazee wakija hapa, tutakuwa na trained, skilled people. Hata mzee akiwa mgonjwa, watashughulikiwa.
His sentiments were echoed by ACK leaders Isaac Wanyonyi and Stephen Manya, who noted the completion of the project will shield the elderly from abuse.
The best investment that one can invest on the face of the earth is to make other people's lives comfortable.
Kila mtu atoe tu shilingi 100. How many thousands are we going to get from here? That's a lot of money.
Once completed, the home will house a conference facility, a hotel, and an institution for training of caregivers. For Lunchtime News, I'm Zainab Said.
And in the sports arena, Kenya Sevens will face Australia tonight in the main cup quarterfinals of the Los Angeles leg of the World Rugby 7 Series. Kenya got to the quarters after 2 wins and a loss of Pool D. Shujaa defeated Scotland 2010 after a 19-14 victory over England. In their opening match, they lost 33-14 to Samoa. The other quarterfinals will see Fiji face host the USA. Samoa will take on Argentina, while New Zealand will face Ireland.
It's a brilliant strike back here from Kenya, and they get their first try here in Southern California.
Brilliant tap penalty from the Kenyans there.
Serena Williams will play alongside older sister Venus in the US Open doubles in what will be the final tournament of her career. Serena will face Belgium's Alison van Uytvanck in her opener on Tuesday.
The Williams sisters have won 14 major doubles titles and 3 Olympic gold medals together. After being given a wild card, Serena will face Belgium Alison van Uytvanck in her open on Tuesday. Serena Williams says she will retire after the US Open, which will start in New York on Monday, as well as playing the singles, where she has been given a wild card to play with her 42-year-old sister in the doubles. The pair have not played double together since the 2018 French Open, when they lost in the third round. The first Grand Slam title together came at the 1999 French Open, and they won the 14th at Wimbledon in 2016. Now ranked 6th or 8th in the world and 23 Grand Slam singles champion, will play Montenegro's Danka Kovinic in the first round. And the match headlines the night session on Arthur Ashe Stadium on Monday. Venus Williams, who has won 7 major singles titles and is ranked 1445th in the world, is also playing in the singles.
They make it look so easy. 40.
Well, that brings us to the end of our bulletin this afternoon. Thank you for choosing Lunchtime News. Our sign language interpreter is Raila Odinga. My name is Jackie Wambiru. Remember, for more news, check out our website at kbc.co.ke. Enjoy the rest of the day.